But despite all the geopolitics that's going on, it is a very lighthearted movie. Now, again, that's something that if you're expecting this to be a little edgier, you know, especially if you are into Zack Snyder's movies and whatnot, that's not it, man. It's very lighthearted. There's not even any real death here. And if there is death, it's usually related to something bigger or there's a theme to it.
I don't think there's any death. They went out of their way to make sure nobody died.
No, yeah. When I say death, there is something here that deals with death, but that is for you to find out on your own. But I mean, and they look, the closest they get to like really being hardcore, they almost beat a man to death in this, and that is a little rough, but that's about it. Mostly, the action here is slightly more violent than what you see in an action cartoon.
Remove this woman, please.
Now, see, if she was real badass, all them fools would have been decapitated.
Yeah.
Like, slow ass head, man. All just been standing, all the heads just would have rolled up.
People would have been like, God damn, Diana.
Well, it's like when Captain America throws his shield and it bounces off all those people and comes back to him. You're like, dead.
Right.
They're just not showing it.
They never said. All them fools cut in half. Don't even know it. Why am I sliding up?
Head exploded.
Yeah. Somebody said Mando scared. He should. If you thought he was a badass in the Mandalorian, he's a bitch right here. He used his ass like a bowling ball.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like, this bitch just used me as a weapon.
Exactly. Like a little paddle ball.
It was ass over there like throwing an action figure and other action figures. That's why I was saying, man. You know, if you want, a lot of people said that they wanted something a little more lighthearted with the DC films. This is along the lines of Shazam, Shazam was actually a lot more horrifying than this.
Yeah.
Shazam, they melted a chick. They burned a chick alive and had her screaming in agony while a dude just looked at it and just like, oh, man, that happened.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man. This is even good news for people on Christmas Day. Very family friendly, if this is what you're looking for. I don't know if it has something to do with them trying to capture the tone of the 80s, because at times this feels like a movie from the 80s with just updated special effects. Like I said, I just felt like I was watching Superman 3 the whole time, at least from the aesthetic of it. The art department did pay a lot of close attention to detail as far as the 80s go. Slipped up here and there in some things. I'll let you know what it is in a little bit. But, you know, they got some iconic things. Of course, when they're in the mall, they're going to make sure you see things like JCPenney. There's Walden Books back there. I'm surprised you didn't see Radio Shack somewhere in there. But, you know, as far as hair and clothes and all that, it's fun to see what they've done. Our department paid very close attention to that mostly.